Did you know that America's offices are more empty now than ever? There's a whopping 19.6% of office space that's just sitting unleased.
Yeah, it's the highest since 1979. This whole situation is partly because of the shift to remote work.
Remember the office market downturn in the 80s and 90s? It seems like history is repeating itself.
True, that was when there was a lot of overbuilding. Developers were creating office spaces without even having tenants lined up.
One developer, Bruce Eichner, mentioned building a 1 million square foot office in Manhattan which was completely empty.
The recession in 1990 didn't help either, especially with the savings and loan crisis.
Now, we have a bunch of old office buildings from the 1950s to 1980s that are struggling to find tenants.
It's particularly bad in the South. Cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin have the highest vacancy rates.
Companies have also been downsizing their office space, moving from private offices to open floors and cubicles.
This trend towards smaller offices got a big push from the pandemic, with more people working remotely.
Unlike the crisis in the 1990s that ended when the economy boomed, this time the high vacancy rates might persist longer.
San Francisco is a great example. It went from one of the lowest vacancy rates to now having a lot of empty offices.
Interestingly, Palm Beach and Fort Lauderdale had the highest vacancy rates in 1991, but now they're among the lowest.
Back in the 80s, West Palm Beach went through a huge office building phase.
But today it's different. West Palm Beach is attracting big finance companies because of the low taxes and warm weather.
They're even building high-end offices there with features like hurricane-proofing and outdoor terraces.
It's a complete change from the 80s. Now it's a desirable location for these big companies.
So it seems like the office market has its ups and downs, but location and current trends play a huge role.
Absolutely, and it's fascinating to see how some places rebound while others continue to struggle.
It's a clear indication of how work habits and preferences have evolved over the years.